Hello, this is Rahul from Group 3, Fork the Data. Over the past week, I've been working on creating Figma prototypes for the psychometric test result page. What would the end product look like after the user took the psychometric test? And I'm also working on getting the source code for the Figma pages, so the HTML, CSS, the front end source code for all those parts, and I'm going to be committing those shortly. Also, we have decided who's going to do what part of the interim reports, and we're going to get started on that. For me, I'm doing the user evaluation metrics and evaluation metrics in general. So I will be getting different evaluation methods on how to evaluate the system. And finally, I've also decided to keep the simulation part, the gamified simulation part, aside for a while and work on the coding and the prototyping first. Thank you.
Hello, Sanvid here. For this week, I worked with Rakshit and Rahul to create the prototype in Figma, like the proper flow from start to end, and like we improved on the suggestion given by Andrea on Friday last week, and we now have a proper flow for our website, which we aim to present tomorrow. And for the psychometric test, I coded some elements into it, and we have a data set, new data set which I and Rakshit are working on, which has new job description, job specification, job code, and everything, which will be help to show us a detailed like flow of psychometric test output with like career option, duties, and responsibilities. We have a sample ready for that for tomorrow, and I've also committed some code on GitHub, which has been approved, and the PR has been merged. So yeah, that's it from my side for this week. And we also started working on the interim report. I'm doing the technical problem and evolution with Rahul. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, this is Mehul from Group 3. Again, this week I was focusing on website part. On Monday we did sprint planning, and in that we came up with that we are proceeding with having psychometric test, and for the final result we will be using something like big data part into it, and final output we will display it using API on our front end. And for the course recommender system, we have made slight progress in Figma as of now. And the front end code, I had some issues uploading it on GitHub using my command line. So now I tried using GitHub desktop software, and I was able to create new branch and upload all the code in that. And I have requested pull request to my team, and so yeah, this is the pretty much progress. Thanks.
Always from Group 3 and fork the data, and this week has been very productive. So the first thing I got a data set from GitHub which contained the CAO data for students from 2001 to 2015, which is compiled. It is anonymous, it doesn't have any name or any identifiable columns, so we are gonna generate names and addresses so that we can use it for our predictions. Also, we were working on some sentiment analysis. In that, what I did was I scraped the data of reviews from Google for all the three campuses across TU Dublin, and from there, so what I did is scraped it, compiled it, and now we are planning to use it on in the next week. Also, we are working on Figma right now. I personally have no idea how Figma works, but we have just started, and hopefully everything will go well, and we'll see. Next week should be good.
Hello, good morning. So for this week I have worked on data sets. So for that I have done the data set. We were in the previous week we were having some attributes. We needed to add few more attributes. So I have added few more attributes to the data sets, and we have collected a data set of 1 lakh. Now today I will commit the code on GitHub, and then worked on the Figma part, also made 1 to 2 dashboards on that, and then rest worked on the front end, created 1 to 2 web pages for that, and the UI for that, and that's it for my side for this week.
Hello everyone, So for this week, we as a team for the data have decided to work on enhancing the Figma prototype that was delivered last week, and so I'm working on that, enhancing the Figma prototype and then adding more features to it so that the user can get an overall idea. User and the supervisors can get an overall idea about how the website will work, and they can have an idea of the features as well. Apart from that, we have also divided the work for the interim report that was due in the next week. So we have divided it accordingly, and we have started working on the report as well. And apart from that, I'm also working on the gather town, adding some of the layout to the map of the central core. And yeah, that's all for this week I have done, and thank you.